LCK Finals just happened this morning and it was an absolute banger series. I highly recommend watching the games on YouTube if you haven't already. Today, I want to check out the draft from Game 3 of the series. Even though T1 ended up winning the game, I think Gen G had a pretty significant draft edge in several aspects. Let's take a look. Gen G first picked Azir, which is obviously super strong in the current mid-meta and was a priority pick this entire series. Azir and Taliyah are the primary go-to options for mid these days, so it's not surprising to see one of them first picked. Either way, now we want Gen G to build a comp around Azir's themes, which are range and scaling. T1 answer with Lucian and Taliyah. Draft strategy-wise, this is proper, with countering Gen G's mid pick and taking the next OP in line. However, in theme, the Lucian and predictably upcoming Nami pick is going to struggle into Azir because of the range disparity. Assuming Gen G builds around similar themes, this comp is going to excel into short-range divers, so the Lucian Nami isn't great in this spot. Gen G's second rotate Aphelios and Lulu, which is great. Stays on the same themes as Azir and scales super well. And again, Aphelios loves to have champions run into him, which Lucian has to do because of his short range. Through the first phase, Gen G is bigly ahead with superior range, scaling, and thematic counters. I understand T1 has proven success on Lucian Nami and usually play it very well. Especially in this spot though, if they don't get bigly ahead in the early game, it won't really do anything. T1 R4 Xin Zhao, which is good. It stays on theme with the Lucian Nami with early mid-game skirmish power, and it's just the strongest blind pick jungler available, so not bad there. Gen G then round out with Sejuani and Rek'Sai, which is okay. The Rek'Sai is a great blind pick, she's just super omega broken right now, but the Sejuani is confusing to me. If you're looking for a frontline jungler with CC here, just take the Maokai. Sejuani excels with pushing lanes and melee solo lanes to synergize with, which she doesn't have this game. It's not game breaking, but definitely not an optimal pick in my opinion. And T1 R5 counter with Zac top. Honestly, there isn't really a counter pick available to Rek'Sai top currently, so I don't really blame them for this. They needed frontline and engage, and Zac provides that very well. See, T1's draft isn't even horrible in terms of their own comp identity. The problem is that they are so thematically countered that if they don't get ahead early, it will be very difficult to play the game. Simply put, Azir, Aphelios, and Lulu like it when champions run into them. Lucian, Xin Zhao, and Zac have to do that. Gen G also have far superior range and scaling. T1 really has to be active early, and Xin has to take advantage of pushing bot lane and strong mid-game skirmishing. If the game reaches 25 or 30 minutes on even ground, Gen G will likely just win the game. I know T1 ended up winning in spite of everything I'm saying. Honestly, I think a large part of it was Azir's tank build, which is truly just awful. But T1 played to their strong suits well. Once the game hit 15 to 20 minutes, they started being very active and forcing fights because that's when Lucian and Xin are strongest. And predictably, this Sejuani did nothing this game, so that was indeed a bad pick. Anyways, it was a solid draft overall from both sides. The focus for me here were the big theme counters Gen G had, even though T1 had an on-theme draft themselves. Superior range, better scaling, and good teamfight dynamics don't always result in wins because player error exists. But still, a big draft win for Gen G. Thanks for watching, see you next time.